Are you ready?
Yes, of course.
If you're ready, I should write your name down. What is your name?
My name is Rosanna.
I got it. If you're ready, we will start from the speaking. Before we start, I should explain you what the speaking is. The speaking section consists of 3 parts. The first one, the part 1. In this part 1 questions, I will ask you about your daily lives. What do you do in a day, or what kind of things are you busy with, or which profession do you work on? In the part 2, I will ask you a question that you should speak about 2 minutes after preparing for 1 minute. When it comes to part 3 questions, I will give you a bit difficult or challenging questions to speak after we pass it to our first questions. Are you ready? We will start from part 1 questions. Let's talk about lifestyle. What do you do in your free time?
Well, in my free time, I always draw, and it's my favorite hobby.
Do you have a busy social life?
Yes, of course. I have a busy social life, and every day I go to the school and I go English lessons or mathematics every day like this.
Has your life changed much in the last year?
My life, I can say, not changed not much. I can say I started go to the English lesson and mathematics lessons before I go to only to school.
Now, as you see, we have finished our part 1 questions and we can move to part 2 questions. Here, the topic is to describe an important decision that you have made. In this here, there are 4 key points that you should describe while you are speaking. The first one, what the decision was, and the second, why you made the choice, and third, who helped you make the choice, and the last one, explain why decision was so important to you. Before speaking, you need to prepare for 1 minute. If you are ready, we will start. You can start speaking.
Well, I'm going to talk about the decision which I decided 1 year ago, and it was a decision about my future profession. It was I decided to be a lawyer, and it was so important to me. And in my opinion, it was a very important decision in my life. My mother helped to me to decide to be a lawyer, and I know it's a don't easy profession, but I will try very hard to be a lawyer, and I'm very interested to be a lawyer, and in laws and government problems. It's very interesting, and in my opinion, it's very good profession. The reason why I choose this profession is that my mother and my grandparents said me that it's a very good profession to me, and I will do this profession in the future, and I will help to people. That's all.
You finish it, right?
Yeah.
If you finish it, we can move to part 3 questions.